Hi grade ones! I just wanted to make a quick video about our math for the week. So we've been working a lot on addition to 20, and I know that you guys were rock stars with addition to 10. So addition to 20 can be a little bit more tricky. Some of the strategies that we're using, we just need to use them a little bit more. So when we use our fingers, it's kind of a little bit tricky because we only have 10 of them. So we might need to be looking for different strategies or seeing which strategies work best for us for addition to 20, okay? So make sure you're practicing lots of different strategies, and that's what we did this past week. So at the very beginning, there's some strategy tools for you to use. So there's your 10 frames and your number line, if those are helpful for you. If you like to use objects, maybe ask mom or dad if you can borrow something to use around the house, maybe some buttons or crayons or something that you can use to help yourself count and add. We're just going to go through the pages a little bit. So on this page, it's a strategy where we make 10 and then we add on. So making 10 is a nice number because it's easy to add on to it. So you can see at the very first one here, 4 and 6 are grouped together. Now those two make 10. So I'm going to write the number 10 down here. Oops, we're just going to make it a little bit bigger. Perfect. And then I'm just going to add the number. What number is this? 1. So I'm just going to put that one in there. So now instead of adding 3 numbers all together, I've made them down into 2 numbers. That makes it a little bit easier for me to start adding. So I can go 1 plus 10. Perfect. So I'll show you how to do that one. The next pages are all just addition to 20 math facts for extra practice, because when we're doing addition to 20, we practice lots. It's really important that, remember, if we want to get really good at a skill, we really need to practice it. So these pages following are all just practice pages. It's really important that you do them though, okay? Because it's really important that we get lots of practice with addition to 20. At the very bottom, the last few pages here, we've done this one in class before, I know. So you just need to take a shape, and I need you to circle if you think this is true or false. So we've talked lots about the equal sign. So does the number 13 equal 15? So I'm going to draw my circle. Now, if it's like that, you just have to change it a little bit. You go up to this paint can, and you want it to be transparent. There. Okay, I can add those circles in there for you guys. So you can just pull them from the side and put them on top, okay? The next page, I know we've done this one at school before too, for addition to 10, is you're going to fill in the missing number. So the sum is 11, and I have 9 already. So what else do I need to get to 11? I'm just going to fill that number in there, okay? Perfect. Now I know I've told you that we need lots and lots of practice for addition. So what I'm also going to ask you guys to do is around home, maybe challenge yourselves every once in a while if you can start adding some things in the house. So maybe you see that mom has 7 soup cans in the pantry and she has 8 bags of pasta. So maybe you could do adding like that, and you're just counting them and see if you can pick a strategy and count. Maybe you see 9 ducks outside and then you see 4 ladybugs. Maybe you can add those up together, okay? So I want you to think about things and make sure that you're practicing your adding skill around the house a little bit, because it's a really great skill to practice, and the more we practice, the better that we get at it. So if you have any questions or if you're really confused, let me know, and I can always do a Zoom meeting with you to help you figure out what you need to get done. Sounds great? Awesome. Have a good week of learning and have fun.